Not Your Average Radio, Big Homie Monski, mixbosses.com. I got the homie DJ T-Rex in the house. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. What up, everybody?
So I got the homie DJ T-Rex in the house, man. I got a lot of questions. One very interesting that I came across, a fact about you, so I'll ask you about that. But first and foremost, I always like to talk about how this came about, the interview, you know, like how I met you or how I came across you, whatever the case might be. So shout out to the big homie GuapCity introducing me to you and having you jump on the interview, man. So shout out to the homie Guap for that.
What's up, GuapCity? I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready to have a good conversation, good interview, let the people know who I am, where I'm come from, what I'm trying to do, and what do I have in the work right now.
There you go. See, he's ready because I always brief the people that I'm interviewing, like, these are the questions I'm going to ask you. It didn't really work with the homie Crisco kid because he just talked and he answered all my questions. Anyways, man. So, hey, DJ T-Rex, man, I want to know first and foremost, how did you get started DJing? Like, what made you want to pursue that path?
Well, the DJing part, the way it started was when I was maybe 9 or 10. My parents used to always come back to the house for after parties from the club with their friends, just to drink and all that. And I was young and I was into music because my mom always played a lot of music. She loved to dance and everything. So I used to just start, just play music for everybody at the house while they're drinking. And I used to get tips. So ever since then, I just fell in love just DJing and doing this music, being about the music life.
Dope, man. How long ago was this again?
Man, this has been a long time now, about 15, 20 years.
Oh, shit. Man, you've been doing it big for 15, 20 years, man. That's dope.
Yeah, I really didn't took it real serious till I was about 23, 25. That's when I really took it more serious, it was just a gift that was given to me.
Right, that's dope. The interesting fact that I came across is you're originally from Alaska, correct?
Yeah. What's up, Anchorage, Alaska? Yeah, I'm originally from Alaska, moved to Los Angeles, California.
So you were born and raised in Alaska?
No, I was raised in Alaska. I was born in the Dominican Republic.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask you because I can tell, you have you have that Dominicano, I could tell. But I was like, man, I never met anybody from Alaska, so I don't know if the people from Alaska talk like they're from the Dominican Republic, you know what I mean?
No, we have our own swag in a way. In Alaska, the main culture is the natives out there, the Eskimo. And then, because we got, military bases, so there's a lot of all kind of people out there. We got, Samoans, Filipinos, Asians, blacks, white, Spanish, European. So, Alaska is really a really diverse state. That's where you can, meet everybody from everywhere in the world.
Huh, interesting. I would have never guessed that. So, what made you move to L.A.? You're in Alaska, you're from the Dominican Republic. You're in Alaska and you say, hey, let me move to L.A. Why did you do that?
Well, a few things. First, I have a wife and a baby. They moved out to California because their family live here while I was living up there. Also, I was doing a lot of music out there, and I got to a level where I couldn't really pass that level because we don't have enough resources for the music out there. So when I see myself to that point where I was like, I have to move out of here because if I want to pursue my dreams and if I want to pursue what I'm doing right now, I got to go somewhere where I know it's going to be more valuable. So that's why it got me coming out to Los Angeles.
Man, that's crazy. You're the third person I've interviewed that have moved. The first one was the homie P-Fly. He moved from New York to L.A. The homie Benzo, he moved from Houston to L.A. And the craziest one for me is that you moved from Alaska to L.A. to pursue, part of the reason is to pursue your dream in music and entertainment, man. So again, my hat's off to you guys and to yourself, brother, for, making that move. Pursue your dreams, man. That's what's up.
Alaska is still considered West Coast. We have a lot of West Coast influence out there. And also we have big stars that came out of Alaska, like A. Marie is from Alaska. Jewel, she's a country singer, she's from Alaska. And then we have a rapper named Joker the Bell Boss, man, who was on BET Uncut. And he had about 3 or 4 videos, and he was really popular back then. So, Alaska got a lot of stuff going on that people don't know. A lot of stars came out of of Alaska right now.
That's crazy. This is all news to me, brother. I'm like, oh shit. I do have a
Thank you,
question.
bro.
I do have a question though about this is kind of off the subject, but I never talked to someone from Alaska. Is it true like during the summer there's like 20 hours of sunlight and like during the winter it's like 20 hours of darkness or something like that?
Yeah. In the summertime, it's daylight all day pretty much the sun don't go down in the summertime. In the wintertime, it's the opposite. We only get like maybe 2-3 hours of daylight, and then it just be strictly dark after that.
Shit, that's crazy. I would like to experience that. I don't know if I want to live in that, but experience it would be pretty dope, I think.
Yeah, you should. You should come up there and try it out one day. Just, come and visit. It's a beautiful state. There's a lot of tourists go up there, especially in the summertime, because people love to hunt and fish. Fish is really big out there.
Right, definitely. That's definitely on my my bucket list to do, man. Is go out to Alaska, and it's funny. I never met anybody from Alaska, so that's dope. Now I see I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to my trip to Alaska.
Well, you got my number. Anytime you go up there and hit me up, I will, I'll probably fly out there. Well, I'll make sure you get taken care out there.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Anyways, man, I'm sorry. I'm like very interested about the whole Alaska thing, but yes, it's part of you and where you come from, but I want to know what you're working on right now, man. Like, you have any mixtapes that you're dropping, any shows that you're doing? What you working on right now, brother?
Well, right now, I have an EP, which pretty much is turning into an LP. It's called Bang or Die, California Love. And that EP is going to be out probably by the end of the year right now. So I got a couple of tracks that's already done, and I'm really pushing right now. I got a track with Swing 400 featuring Mud Dollars, produced by me and Champagne. It's called I Think I'm Loving That. And you can get that at, you can go watch that video on Roadstar or YouTube. I also got another video out called Sunny California, featuring YG Hoodie and King also. And that's out right now too. And also, I'm actually in the middle of shooting a video. We already shot the first part. We're about to go shoot the second part from with a rapper named Vita Wita from the Bay Area, Oakland. And it's called I'm Good. And I'm also got more records I'm working with. I'm about to do a couple more features, more music about to put out. In the future, we're probably going to throw a couple of events, parties, concerts. I don't know yet, but for right now, I'm just focused on the music. I'm pushing the brand.
Right, that's what's up. Oh, that's right, the brand. The homie Guap was saying that you have a clothing line as well, right?
Yeah. It wasn't necessarily a clothing line, but it seemed like it's becoming one. Because more and more people is asking me for my shirts, which is that Bang or Die shirt and hat. So now everywhere I go, just rocking my shirt for myself. If I go to the gas station or to the mall, people just come running after me, asking me for the shirts, or where can I get it at, or how can I get a shirt from you or anything. So it's turning into a clothing line. But, clothing line, you got to have so many different styles. So I'm not trying to push as a clothing line. I was just pushing it as a brand. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet.
Dope, man. That's dope that people are coming up to you. You're just rocking your gear, promoting your stuff, and people are coming up to you like, hey, where do I get a shirt like that, man? That's dope. So you're obviously doing the right thing, man. You're in the right path. So shout out to you, brother.
Thank you. It's a blessing the way people is reacting to what I'm doing. Especially when you're an artist or you create something, you always have that doubt, like how people are going to respond. So I'm lucky enough and blessed enough that people's responding, toward the merch and the music the way they are right now. It's really a blessing.
Dope, brother. Hey, so you just talked about, okay, so what I like to do, we've been talking for a little bit. You were also talking about some tracks that you put out. I have all the tracks that you talked about, but the first two that you talked about was Loving That and Sunny Cali. Go ahead and introduce those tracks. I'll play them, and then we'll come back and we'll chop it up a little bit more. Is that cool with you?
Okay. Well, I'm going how many tracks am I introducing? 3 of them, or
Two.
you just playing 2 of them?
Yeah, I like to do two. I still, and then the last one we can play the one the good that we could play that one last, like when you're on when you say goodbye, and then we just play that track.
Okay, cool. That's the exclusive one. Yeah. So everybody make sure go check out both of my tracks on YouTube. There's 2 videos, and also you can go to iTunes and go buy them. I think I'm loving that, featuring Slim 400 and Mud Dollars, and also Sunny California featuring YG Hoodie and King Also. Let's go.
Not Your Average Radio, Big Homie Monski, mixbosses.com, man. I still have the homie DJ T-Rex in the house. What's up, brother?
No, I'm just chilling, sipping on some white Hennessy right now.
There you go. See, I love that. Like, we were just talking off the air. He's like, man, I love your interviews because they're just so chill. You know, I'm over here at the house, laying back, drinking on some Hennessy and, you know what I mean, just chilling. I'm like, I'm over here sipping on some, Modelos too, you know, so that's why it's called Not Your Average Radio, man. We do good radio, but at the same time, it's just chill. You know what I mean?
Man, respect to you. I like how you do your thing. I did my research and I seen a couple of interviews, especially the Mama Sita interview. When I watched that interview, I learned so much about how she got to where she at right now. I was like, man, you know what? This radio station right here is a dope radio station because you branding and you putting people out there where they can, like, if you want to know about somebody, just come to Not Your Average Radio.
There you go, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, man. I do appreciate it. I just do this because it's what I love to do, man, and to have people appreciate what I do, it means a lot, man. I do appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime.
Since you like my interview so much, you know, I added this question a little bit after. I asked the same questions to everybody, but again, it's different because everybody has different answers, and the story, you know, we will travel different paths with each interview. I'm curious, you know what I mean? I'm also a student, you know what I mean? Yes, I do Not Your Average Radio, but I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I have a notepad right here, and as you guys are talking, I'm writing stuff down. It's like, you know, I'm learning as well. The people that are tuned in are learning as well. So again, we're all human, and, you know, nothing happens overnight. Nothing is, you know, a bed of roses and stuff like that. So I think we can also learn from difficulties that, you know, you guys that I interview have gone through. So if you don't mind, man, can you tell us anything that comes to your mind of a difficulty that you've had in the last 20 years as a DJ that maybe you said, you know what, maybe I'm not meant to be a DJ, you know what I mean? But you know, obviously your passion overran that, and you're like, you know what, screw it, I gotta keep going, man. Let us know, brother.
Well, you know, one of the main problems when you have a gift and you focus, especially when you are workaholic, the people around you, they're not gonna understand. Because sometimes what you do, you might make it look easy to their eyes. So they don't understand everything you went through just to get where you at. So, you know, some people might get jealous. Some people might get mad. Your friends might have a fallout with you just because they don't understand. It might be your girlfriend, might be who knows. So, you know, one of my most difficulty was not being accepted. And I think it was because the way I work and the way I push. Because I like to work hard, and by working hard, I get so much done and so fast. So, like, a lot of people, like, close the doors on me. So that gave me the motivation just to go out there and do it myself and build my own lane and my own brand. And that's what makes me different, because everything I do is just natural and it's different. So I might be rocking a different pair of shoes from what everybody else is rock. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, so that's the most difficulties I always had in this business. It's just dealing with people, especially there's a lot of, in this business, there's a lot of people that's not honest and fake. They can trick you because everybody want to be part of it, but nobody want to put the work behind it. And you got to go through all these sharks in the water just to pursue what your vision and your dreams and what you're meant to do in life.
There you go, brother. How did you overcome that? You know, you just kept working. Like, what made you just keep going after people were, you know, looking down on you or not giving you opportunities? Like, how did you overcome that?
The way I overcome Kim that was just working and staying focused. That's the main thing. You got to stay focused. You got to keep working. And don't let nobody around you distract you or bring the negative energy. You just got to stay positive and just keep pushing. If you believe on your craft and what you're doing in life, you're going to be successful. Everybody else is going to fade away no matter what.
There you go, brother. That's thank you very much for sharing that with us, man. And that's exactly the theme, like, again, you see that I done quite a bit of interviews, and since I added that question, I always like did a positive interview, like, hey, what are you working on? You're doing so good. But I was like, that's not real. We need something. So that's why I added that question of like, what's your greatest difficulty? And I've noticed everybody has basically said the same thing. Like, everybody goes through different difficulties, but the way they overcame their difficulties is basically the same, is truly believing in themselves, right?
Yeah. You probably know that too. You probably go through, through a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know what you've gone through to get where you at. And especially if you want to do bigger things, you already know there's going to be obstacles in the ways around that. So it's only right to understand the whole formula behind it.
Right. You're absolutely right. Again, I completely understand that, and I agree. That's exactly what I believe in. But this is not my interview. This is yours. That's why I'm like trying to figure out your stuff. So when someone interviews me, that's exactly what I'm going to say. Just believe in yourself, man. Because yeah, we all have those days, even myself, like I have a 9 to 5, which is more like a 10 to 10, like 11 hours of work. And it's like, I come home, right. I eat dinner, I shower. I have a son too, you know what I mean? So, I have to do what I have to do. And then I come and I broadcast. Right. There's times that I don't want to broadcast. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, it's like going to the gym. Like, the hardest part is starting. But once I start, it's like, okay, I'm in my groove and I'm doing my thing. But there is times that I'm like, you know what? Maybe not tonight. Maybe not tonight. But again, I don't want to, you have to I push myself to get to that too. Just, all right, turn on the computer, turn on the mics, play some music. And after a while I forget, and it just motivates me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm glad that I did it, because, and usually, honestly, those times that I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this, or there's even people, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say any names, but there's people that I like interviewed and I'm like, man, maybe I don't want to interview that person. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, that like happens to be like one of the dopest interviews that I've had. And it's, you just have to keep pushing. Sometimes when the time is the darkest, if you push yourself through that darkness, your reward is the best, man. And that's, I noticed that.
Exactly. That's why I got my brand called Bang or Die. Bang or Die represents where you come from, where you are in life. You can be down, but if you put in your mind, bang or die means, you got to bang in life to get whatever you want, or if not, you're going to die. And that's the whole thing behind it. It's like motivation. Motivate yourself to get through life. Don't let nobody else tell you you can't do something, because in this world, in this earth, we are the same people. It's just in your mentality how you want to do it. So it's like either you bang or you die.
There you go. This is dope. Oh man, I love doing interviews, and it seems like everybody that I interview, again, this is exactly the way I feel. And I believe that I put out this energy of being positive and believing in yourself, and like you said, basically bang or die. You know what I mean? And everybody that has come back, the people that I have attracted is the same mentality, man. It's really motivating. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to you for that, man.
Yeah, thank you.
No doubt. That was dope. I really love the motivational segments that we have on the interviews, but I do have one more question for you, and then we can do some shout outs. We can play another track, whatever you want to do. But, okay, so you've been doing this for about 15 years now, 20 years. You came from Alaska. You're in LA. You're doing your tracks and stuff like that. Actually, you kind of answered this question already, but let me just kind of re-ask. You said that you want to do shows and stuff like that, but where do you see yourself like in a year from now? Like, what do you see DJ T-Rex doing in a year from now?
On top. No, I see myself, getting bigger and building on to what I'm doing right now. I'm putting out more music, putting out more videos. I want to get into movies, doing movies, branding my Bang or Die brand out there, man. Do everything. Work with kids. I love working with kids, so I want to work with kids, help community. Just whatever God wants me to do, I'm going to be there doing it. Who knows? I might be, in every corner. I might be in everybody's house in the next year. I might be Who knows?
There you go. That's it, man. Sky is the limit. Not even sky is the limit. Your belief in yourself is the limit. So you're gonna go as far as you believe you can go, man. So that's dope. You gotta set the goals to the moon, man. That's what's up.
Yep, that's the goal. The goal is, to do everything in life before I leave this earth.
There you go. That's what's up, man. Hey, everybody's been hearing your story. They heard your tracks. They heard everything about you. Let them know where they can contact you. You know what I mean? What's your link, stuff like that? Any shout outs that you want to give? Let them know, brother.
Everybody can get a hold of me through Instagram, Book DJ T-Rex, everything one word. Also check out the website, Book DJ T-Rex. Make sure the T-Rex would be T/Rex.com. You guys can go to the website and find everything that I got coming. Also, my Gmail is bookdjtrex, everything one word, gmail.com. Make sure you guys hit me up if you guys want to work with me. Artists, I'm always looking for new artists. If you dope and you serious about your craft, we can work. And when I work, we're going to work. I want to send some shout outs to Champagne. I'm going to send a shout out to True. I'm going to send a shout out to GuapCity. 2400, My Dollars, YG Hoodie, King Oso. Who else is out there? Shout out to Alaska. Shout out to Los Angeles, Westlake, and McCarthy Park, because they brought me in. And shout out to everybody who's rocking with me. We doing it.
There you go, brother. Hey, shout out to Alaska. That's what's up. I'm still tripping on that, man. That's dope, though. That's really dope, man. Shout out to Alaska on Not Your Average Radio. That's what's up.
Yeah. We're going to make sure we get some people from Alaska tune in to Not Your Average Radio. We're going to get this thing rocking.
There you go, brother. I appreciate that. I do have a couple people from the Dominica Republicana, the homie El Veterano and a couple of his people. He's actually from the Dominican Republic, man. They tune into Not Your Average Radio once in a while too, man. So we're out there, man. We're out there in the DR.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Dominican Republic. The hip-hop scene is really, really big out there. It's taking off like crazy, and most people don't even know this. We want to keep working, and we're going to see what's going to happen in the future.
Oh, shit. So maybe Not Your Average Radio is a pioneer in the DR, so when the hip-hop scene blows up over there, it's going to take Not Your Average Radio with it. Oh, shit. I got to hit up the homie El Veterano right now. Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah, make sure to hit him up, man. Maybe me and him, we can link up, create a bridge or a pipeline.
There you go. From Alaska to the DR, man. That's what's up. So, hey, that's all the questions I have for you, brother. Do you have anything else you want to throw out there? I still have that one more track that we want to throw on there. The Good, I believe it's called. The one with Beta Weta.
Yeah. I almost forgot. Shout out to Beta Weta, man. He's a real one. He's actually coaching me through this entertainment and stuff. He's actually, presented by Too Short. He got a dope, really dope album out called Bass Rock Babies. Make sure you guys go to iTunes and get this, a dope album. Well, me and him, we got a track together right now, which is called I'm Good, produced by me and Champagne. Make sure you guys get that on iTunes in the next couple of weeks.
That's what's up, brother. Well, again, man, I appreciate you jumping onto the interview on Not Your Average Radio, spending time. It was, this is the first time that we talked, so it was really dope to actually talk to you and meet you, and we definitely got to keep in touch, brother.
No problem. I will make sure I send you all my new tracks.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, stay on the line. I've always wanted to say that. Hey, stay on the line, and I'll get your information. Sorry. Just stay on the phone right now, and we'll do our thing.
Yeah, shout out to the West Coast. We rocking with y'all.
There we go, man. So this track right here is the track that the homie was talking about with the homie Beta Weta right here, man. Not Your Average Radio. The homie DJ T-Rex, man. Shout out to you, GuapCity. Let's go.